It's a new year, and it's time to lessen the weight of our possessions. Everything that has been shoved into storage spaces, drawers, and closets. Things we don't use, don't need, and can live without. This is going to be a process. It may take days, weeks, months. I'm not setting a time limit or focusing on a certain number of items. I want to focus on one thing and one thing only, being stress-free with the items in my home. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to go through my house one space at a time, eliminating everything that does not serve a purpose in my life day to day, things that are not used, and items that I feel will bring me future stress. So let's get started. After doing a quick sweep of my storage room, the first place I want to start is the kitchen and pantry. This is where I spend most of my time, and the pantry especially stresses me out. I start by cleaning the space. Then I take everything out, organize it, and only add in the essentials. Step 1. Being clear on your purpose. One of the biggest reasons for wanting to live with less is to free up more time. Time is this finite thing that I never seem to have enough of. But beyond just wanting more time, I have to be clear on what I'm going to do with that time. I feel like so much of my life is consumed with cleaning and taking care of my family that when I do get an afternoon to myself, I don't know what to do with it. So I'm brainstorming. What would I do if I had a free day, free hour, 10 minutes? I make a list of all the things that I would do for myself. Not a to-do list of things that need to be done, but rather writing down things that I would enjoy doing given more time. Step 2. I make a plan. I quickly write down the areas of my house that cause me the most stress, and then give each area a realistic time frame based on how much stuff is in that space and how sentimental these items are. I stopped collecting bulk items, and rather just keep 1 or 2 of each essential and stock them weekly as needed. I use my pantry as a supplement to fresh produce, therefore I don't have the need to hoard. I live close to town and I go grocery shopping every week, so there really isn't any need to treat my pantry as a mini grocery store. With the abundance of very specific kitchen gadgets made for every possible cooking need, the cutlery drawer and covers can fill up quickly. I organize the space into things that I use on a regular basis, things that I need but don't always use, which can be put into an underneath cabinet, and then everything that I want to get rid of. Now to my daughter's room. Last year she lost everything in the fire, and I think because of the guilt, we overdid it on replacing items, buying her whatever she wanted and filled her room to the top with things. She's also at the age where she's growing out of everything. She's also not wanting to play dress up as much and focusing more on arts and crafts. Luckily, like her mom, she's cutthroat and not afraid to get rid of what she's no longer using. I start by removing all the dirty clothes and start 3 piles: garbage, donate, and things I want to sell or give to friends. We went through each space, taking everything out and making a decision on each and every item. Some questions I ask her are, do you want to keep this? Do you want to give this to somebody else to love? Do you still play with this?
Are these all donations?
This is donation, this is garbage, this is selling. This, the baby. I hold up each item and she makes the decision. There's no resentment because Mommy made her get rid of her items. Rather, there's an awareness of what she has and what she doesn't need anymore. This is everything that Cedar is donating. I'm gonna wash everything and then get it organized. And this is another pile of donation, but this is some of her nicer stuff that we will give away to friends. And then over here, with her stuffies, I knew that she was gonna want to keep most of them. So what we decided to do was take half of her stuffed animals, add them to a bin that would go up into storage. When she earned a new stuffy or was getting bored with one in her room, she could swap it for a new stuffy out of the storage bin. Similar to toy rotating, this reduces boredom, fosters independence, critical thinking, and choice making.